Can a woman, Sheikh, decide not to get married, like he doesn't want to get married? And also Sheikh, same goes to a man if he doesn't want to get married. Is it permissible, Sheikh?
Getting married is a sunnah that all prophets and messengers had followed. Allah mentioned in the Quran, addressing the Prophet ﷺ, that all prophets and messengers before you, they used to walk in the streets, they used to eat food, and they used to get married. And the Prophet said, ﷺ, said in an authentic hadith, I get married, I sleep and pray, I fast and break my fast. Whoever chooses a sunnah, a way other than my way is not from me. So the Prophet got married multiple times, and he encouraged the youth when he said, "O youth, whoever has the physical and financial ability must get married. And whoever is unable, then he must fast." So the Prophet instructed us, alayhi salatu wasalam, to get married, encouraged us to get married. Is it mandatory? The answer is no. It is dependent on the person. So if a person knows that he is hot-blooded, that he has a lot of desire that may drive him crazy, in this case, it is mandatory upon him to get married, or mandatory upon her to get married. How would we know that? By the amount of sins this particular individual is falling into. So he says, "Sheikh, I don't want to get married." Why? He said, "I don't feel like it. It's a lot of responsibility, blah, 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 blah." I said, okay. We look into his life, we find that this brother or this sister, she is engaged in watching pornography and maybe masturbating and totally distracted, thinking about what is natural in every single human being. In this case, we say it's mandatory for you to get married, because you are committing a lot of evil, a lot of haram, a lot of transgression. Someone who says, "I don't want to get married," and he or she has no desire in being intimate with the opposite gender. All they are focused upon is serving their parents or their business or their studies. They don't even care about issues of intimacy at all. They don't have any desire for it. They're normal human beings, but it's so low, their sex drive, they don't think about it. And they know themselves that if they were to get married, they would maybe fall into more sin, being unfair, being undutiful to their spouse, being this and that. In this case, if such a person does not want to get married at the moment, may postpone it for a couple of years, there's no problem in that, and Allah Azza wa Jalla knows best.